Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to Dragon Quest VIII. It's been a little while since I posted a video. Had an interesting year. I'll get more into that later, maybe. But right now, let's go hunt down an infamous monster right outside Paragon Key. It is Medley. I don't remember his actual name. It is Quicksilver. This guy can appear in one of like four locations. The easiest way I found to catch him because he does run away from you and he is very fast, is to go to zoom to Paragon Key, hop on Bomberin, run over to where I just ran, see if he's there. If he's not, zoom back to Paragon Key, go inside, come back out, and do that over and over and over again until Quicksilver shows up. It took me about 10 minutes to find him. He is very irritating to actually initiate combat with, but in combat, he's really nothing. So, there you go. You do get a gold monster coin for defeating him, so it's very much worth taking the time to get him. That's an extra 1,000 gold. And I put him in my party just because he's part of the Metal Slime group that you get later. So anyway, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. This is right after I killed Quicksilver. We are going to do something that I should have done a long time ago. First thing, though, I'm going to cast Padfoot to kind of, prevent forest fires, random encounters, and then we're going to use Bomberin's Bell, because I'm going to run over and I'm going to defeat Talos. Now, usually at the point I got in the game that when I first get to Neos, I'm about where I'm at right now. Man, actually, I'm a little higher. Usually, Angelo has full heal, which I think he gets at 24 by the time I get to Neos. The first time, usually because I've killed a couple of liquid metal slimes and a couple of metal slimes. In this game, I've killed no metal slimes and no liquid metal slimes, and it has put me very far behind on my experience. I'm doing really well on gold, but I'm kind of behind on the experience. So I was like, surely there must be an easier way to defeat Talos, and I looked it up, and I don't know how I missed this before, but Talos is susceptible to snooze. You can put him to sleep. Now, I know why I didn't really pay attention to this, because there's not really a coherent list on the internet of what the infamous monsters are weak and strong against. It's usually just kind of like, well, go in and do your thing. I think that's got to do with a lot with the fact that the infamous monsters, for the most part, are pushovers. Talos is the exception. He's incredibly strong. I think he's at somewhere in the range of like 1,000 hit points, which in a Dragon Quest game is a lot of hit points. So, what we're going to do is we're going to psych up. I've got my spear, my axe equipped on the hero in Yangus. I've got a whip on Jessica, but her main thing is she's going to be casting Snooze. And I bought a Dream Blade. I've been meaning to buy a Dream Blade for Angelo. It's just kind of like, well, I'll get it later. And this gave me a really good, reason to go buy one. That is very good, because I tested this a couple of times. Oh, that's very lucky. And basically, for some reason, Jessica can barely survive, and he always kills Angelo. I don't know why. Of course, he does have two physical attacks. He has the punch, and then he has the foot. The foot does more damage. But that's really good that he hit my hero, because that will allow me to do this. And Angelo's pretty much just going to be using the Dream Blade every turn. Hopefully, what I'll do is I'll put him in a deeper sleep that'll make the sleep last longer. It'll give me more and more time to do my setup. Because when I get fully up and going on this, I'm going to kill him in like 1 or 2 turns. It depends a little bit on RNG. Let's see. I want to use Sap on Talos. And I'm using an item, so I'm going to use a Dream Blade. I'm not putting it in a deeper sleep. That's kind of scary. Ah! I need to get that sap to stick at least once. Because if I don't, then my physical attacks are just not going to work on him. Good, 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 good. He's basically going to stay immobile up until the point where I punch him in the face. Dang it. Neither one of them got it. You can tell if your characters are going to go to their maximum. At least you can tell on the hero because he puts his weapon and shield away. So now that we've got that, we want to do oomph. I want at least one of my guys to hit super high tension. Uh-oh. Go back to sleep. Good, 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 good. Now, I'm getting pretty lucky here. Yangus. Because he is not, like, super ultra susceptible as far as I can tell. He's not, like, super weak to being asleep. But, I mean, it can miss. Just like that sap missed. But if you can get the stick, it makes the fight a lot easier. And I'm just never going to get super high tension, apparently. We're going to try one more time. Guess we'll have Jessica psych up. So, one of the things that has happened since the last time I played Dragon Quest VIII was they announced that they were going to do a 3DS re-release of this game. And I am super excited for that. They're going to add two... Okay, I'm just going to have to go after him. They're going to add two new characters. Red's going to be a playable character, which I always thought she kind of should have been in the first place. But I kind of get what they were going for. Okay, you just got 4 heroes and everything. And I like that too. Don't get me wrong. I actually, in some ways, prefer that to having a large, group of adventures because, I'd rather have 4, like, well-balanced characters than, like, 8 people who can, you got 8 people who can do this but not this, and then you got to pick it. I don't know. So we're going to do multi-thrust and parallax, and we're going to hit him with a frizzle. And I'm going to put his ass back, try to put him back to sleep. Like I said, this guy's got around about 1,000 hit points, maybe like 1,100. That's not good. I was hoping for a, for kind of a... Oh, that's lucky. But Yangus is probably going to wake him up. I was hoping for a 4th hit on that multi-thrust. That was a very good hit. So he's pretty close to being dead. So what we're going to do is we're going to call team. And hopefully they can finish him off. Good. And that's basically how you easily defeat Talos. And I could see you doing that as low as level, 18. It's just a matter of surviving that first turn and then putting him to sleep. The great thing about infamous monster fights is that you can always run away from them. So if he kills somebody, you run away, go revive them, and come back and try again. And I very much do want to... Look at that. Look at those stats, man. Like, here's Hagzilla. Here's Brickman. Here's Potbelly. Here's Dumb King. Hori. Medley. Yeah, Medley only has 3 hit points. Goldman. So we'll get rid of the Dead Noble. So, now that we've got Talos, I want to to take a moment and I want to go see Mori. Mori is also going to be a... First, let me heal up. Mori is also going to be a playable character in the 3DS Dragon Quest it's not really a remake. I mean, it sort of is, because they're taking out the random battles, which I'm really excited for. They're putting the system, if you've ever played Dragon Quest IX, basically the way the infamous monsters are in this game right now, all the monsters are going to be like that on the map. So that's really nice. It'll make getting through old areas, like if you have to backtrack or something, much easier. Where am I going? I'm going to the monster arena. So, while we're doing the monster arena, because I've already basically told you what the monster arena entails, you've seen it, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've been doing for the last year. My dad is very sick, and I talked a little bit about this before, for those of you that even care. I got a promotion. So I want Talos Faux Show, and I want Potbelly. Let's get Dumb King in. Now who do I... let's see. Hagzilla's a good choice. With Hagzilla. Alright, so I got a promotion at work, and I've been really super busy up there. I have to stay really late most days, so I don't have time to record during the week. My dad has been very, very sick, so I've been going over there on the weekends to help him. And basically, I just kind of fell into this routine where I got off work on Friday, and then spent Friday and Saturday there, and came home on Sunday, and I was get to the point where on Sunday I was just too tired to do anything. And like traditionally I recorded on Friday night, but mostly on Saturday, and I used to spend all day Saturday recording, and well, I've just been busy. My dad, he's really sick, you guys. Oop. I didn't forgot where I gotta go here. It's over here. It's you, sir. So that's basically where I have been. Part of it is that, of course, and part of it is the fact that I've got to just kind of out of the habit of recording, and it's like, it's real easy when you get out of the habit to do something to just go, well, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And I fell into that as well. The thing that kind of bumped me out of it this weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Monster Arena is proud to present a Rank C battle. Let's give the team owners a big hand. The first round is about to begin.
Sorry, I had to take a drink of water there.
In the red corner, we have our Heroes Monster Team. In the blue corner, captained by Coral, we have the Beach Babes. It's a campaign of pain that'll fry your brain. Let's get it on!
The thing that kind of, like, I guess knocked me out of that mindset that I'd been in was I looked, somebody had sent me a comment. It was like, man, it's been a really long time. And I looked, I was like, no, it hasn't. And then I looked, and like February 1st, the day that this video should go up, is 1 year. And I was like, what? So yeah. Oh my god, these guys are dead. So Talos will just absolutely decimate anything below rank B. He has a really hard time in rank B because of like certain monster combinations. He's a really good monster all the way to rank S, don't get me wrong, but like he doesn't have any really super good support. Oh, come on. Eh. So like this is a really good monster team that'll have, if that will hit anything, will have absolutely zero trouble clearing up to the end of rank C. Thank you, there's the Bigfoot. Dumb King is really good because he's got a decent melee attack, and he casts Oomph. And really the only way he'll waste a turn is if he casts Oomph twice on the same character. So that's really good, because, you know, you have a lot of monsters that waste turns, like Potbelly, he throws sand. That's really not that good. Talos never wastes his turn.
The fans are going absolutely wild. And now, it's time for round 2 of the Rank C contest.
Yay, round 2.
The teams are ready to go. The fans are ready to go. Heck, I'm ready to go. Let's hear it for round 2.
I wonder where they found this voice actor.
In the red corner. In the blue corner. Captained by crazy inventor, mad scientist Spawn, it's Bad Science. It's a campaign of pain.
We've heard that one. So, a Mecha Mina, a Hunter Mech, and a Clockwork Cuckoo. This shouldn't be too hard. We've got plenty of hit points. Later in the game, when you get higher level, when you're like supposed to do rank S, see, in a lot of ways, rank A and S are easier than rank B, because I think certain monsters become available when you beat it or whatever. I've only ever tried to beat rank B early like once, and like it was so not worth it that I just really just kind of like, I'm not going to do that again. But getting up to rank C is not that hard, especially if you have Talos. Getting up to rank D is pretty easy without Talos, and depending on your level, getting up to rank C is pretty easy. Most of the monsters in the game, I've probably mentioned this before, are...
Ladies and gentlemen!
Their stats depend on your main character's level. Talos is actually different. His stats are static. So, like, he has really, really, really high stats, but at the end of the game, when you're up in the, high 60s or whatever, 70s, whatever level you finish, the 65-ish, I think is, he gets severely outclassed by some of the other monsters that actually scale as you level.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for.
But for, like, the first half of the game, Talos is amazing.
This is the final round. The winner of this epic battle will walk away as the Rank C Monster Arena Champion. In the red corner. In the blue corner, captained by Countess Christie, a noble cause, it's Battle Royals! Down into the pit they go. Which side wins, nobody knows. Let's get it on!
One of the things that I'm curious about in the 3DS port of this game is, how is the call monster going to work? Are you going to have 2 call monsters? Like, because they've said that Mori's going to be able to call a team as well. Does that mean the hero doesn't have his call team ability and it becomes Mori's? I might lose Hackzilla here. Not particularly worried though. Yeah. Probably about to lose. Don't care. that's another bad downside to Hackzilla. Because of the way the HP and MP carry on over the course of the battles, Hackzilla, not Hackzilla, Dumb King wastes his MP early on, and like when you get to the final battle of the rank, well, he just doesn't have any more MP left, so he wastes his turns. But the great thing about that is Oomph also carries on into battles. So, as you can see, his Oomph just wore off. The downside to that is, of course, status effects also carry on into the next battle. So, one of the things that always irritated me about these is how, like, unfair they are. Like, because you have to fight your way up, and your monsters are weakened through the successive battles, but the enemy's monsters always start fresh. I guess it's kind of like they're seated at the top, like you're the champion, so they have to come to you. It's not like a tournament thing. I guess that makes more sense. Still, it's not like super fair, but whatever. It is what it is.
A most spectacular performance. This is the prize for winning rank C. Congratulations.
Yay, we get the Saint's Ashes. So, the Saint's Ashes are a really important item coming up. They are used to uncurse items.
Like the streak of the blue, eh? You come from nowhere and make it to the champione of the rank C in no time flat. Most of the people are taking more than 10 years to reach the rank C, but you are not the most people, eh? Ragazzo!
One of the things that I really, 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 really hope, like it will break my heart if the 3DS version of this game does not have any voice acting.
I wish I could give you some reward for the victory, but I have nothing. Mi dispiace. But before, I always give you something nice, eh? Va bene. Here is what I do. You make it to the next rank, you become the champione of the rank B, and I will give you the grande prize. And I have given the life back to your dead team members.
Yay!
I wish you the buona fortuna for your next fight, eh? Ragazzo.
Like, I'm kind of worried that they're not going to have voice acting in the 3DS. I mean, the 3DS has enough space on the cartridges, I think, to have the voice acting that this game has in it. I want to say that they're roughly the same, size. But, just, they're adding all these extra scenes, and they're redoing a lot of the scenes with Red and Mori in them. And, they're just not going to, I feel, not going to, re-record those scenes.